So I got top 100 15 minutes ago on yesterday's map. It took way too long though to get it. And now we go to
kind of
interesting mod.
what time did you need for top 100?
Some 0.7 ish.
Oh, okay.
High 0.7, I think. Does the thumbnail look like it had a mod?
I think there's also quarter pipe jump. Might be interesting.
Maybe we have to load the mod somehow at some point. And or it wasn't the mod, maybe it was just the castle road. Yeah.
Oh! Okay, where do I have to... Ah! Roof it!
It's straight. Yeah, I wanted to...
Yeah. Yeah, I was also turning.
That's it with getting first place after the first finish. Yeah. Too low.
Quarter pipe.
Ugh. Okay. Okay, yeah. Actually we get another interesting map before I leave. Crazy.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Here we go. This guy, he respawns like that.
But so far looks like a good map.
Small holiday trip, ja, trovar. Spontaneous one.
I didn't even see the risky finish in my first run. Okay.
Well, it's not really risky.
I was wondering in my first run why that finish looked so boring.
It's weird. It's their turn is weird. Before the end. But the author time's 45.9. We gonna watch. Ah, you can jump there already, okay.
Did I miss something? No, let's see. I'm also watching.
Small ramp cut here, okay.
I think the first drift can be super annoying to keep grip.
But this is not the important section, the quarter pipe jump. He opts to go over the penalty. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
More like this line. And that's the last. What does he do? Very late break. Wait, Shorty is playing. Keeping grip in this penalty section.
Also, that quarter pipe jump is so risky.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be hard for me to get a good time.
Oh, rip, lost everything in the end. Ah, also, I really don't like this penalty section. I struggle hard with keeping grip. And
I'm struggling in the first drift to keep grip.
Ah ja. Ah shit. Yeah, that worked so far for me.
It's also so important to get good speed there.
That's true. Oops. Trick Mädel, I will win Shanghai, yeah. It's Thursday, so.
Water pipe, man.
At the moment I'm not doing anything special in the roof fit for my chat. But yeah, the outcomes look a little bit different. I'm not sure if they are differently fast though. Oh god, was my ending shit. But I didn't want to crash it away. Ah, but probably this time is now not safe, and if I had gotten a decent ending it would have been safe, I assume.
Oh, let's start, man. I didn't need to release in the drift in the start, otherwise I don't get around.
I do release, maybe that's why I don't have issues, because I standard release in drifts very often. So it comes in handy that I have to do it anyway. Okay, that was low. Oh, I actually lost quite a bit there. Yeah, it looks like my PP had that really good many sections until the end. And the end was an pure garbage. I don't have much training as well on the end. Because I don't really reach.
I don't want to know. I respawned at start so often already.
You should be good at it then.
Yeah, that's the issue. Surely I'm respawning because I'm good.
Okay, I need to focus. I need another PB.
So easy to release too much or not enough? Just don't get a feeling for the drift.
Now I don't survive the middle anymore. It's also hard to see, like when I have something not perfect, I'm immediately a bit behind my PB. But that is really annoying. Oh, this is not enough. I overtook in the end, but yeah. Also with the dirt I'm struggling a lot. After the water. It feels not really nice. Okay, let's get a good start. We have one more try.
And yeah. And this, I just can't drive the start. It's impossible for me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't work.
Oh my god. I improved to 64, but with 10 seconds to go. And I lost it in the end again. Nine! I had to release so massively in the end. I had so much pace on this track until this dirt and last turn section. Man, even a winnable map.
I think I only finished twice or 3 times. Just because I always had to respawn the start and... Or the
I definitely also
or something
didn't
like that.
drive often enough to the end, and yeah, there is a mod now, I have it.
Yeah, I also have it now.
Also there are really two parts that made me lose time very often. Like this exit out of this penalty was also only good in my very first PB. My very first PB that I got after 5 minutes was already a 0.6. Like that PB easily would have been the 1 already, with a kind of okay end. An okay end would have been enough there. Because I had a great start and I had also this penalty section amazing. Good exit speed into the halfpipe jump, which means that you have basically then also a good jump trajectory there. It was just a good start. And then yeah, came this dirt part. This dirt part feels just wrong, I don't know. And the last turn, I just don't know how tight my car gets around. Somehow I have issues with that. Seeing how much space I have to the outside. But it was this typical kind of seeding where you have a good run early on and you wonder, can that be safe? Probably just not. And you had, however, a decent run and now you have to improve that. And you feel like the pressure because you already had the run and didn't bring it fully in. And now you know you have to improve this, and then you always face sector times that are behind all the time. It's like this typical way of how a seeding goes when you just don't get your run in. Like the pace was there. If I was already safe, if I had a time that was safe, I think I would have gotten a run through that is top 10 or something with the start that I had. But since I was not safe, I was all the time thinking, yeah, I have to bring it home, I have to make sure that I don't crash the end, but then it was always too slow. Naja. But was never confident, at least, that ending.
The roof hit, sometimes it feels for me that I get like a really a roof hit and just bounce forwards, and sometimes it feels like I'm sliding all the way on the roof.
Yeah, it definitely feels different. I'm not sure if it makes the one or other much faster or slower. Because I didn't have my ghost on to compare.
I think sliding is faster, but I'm not sure if it's really speed related or not.
But look at that, I drove the div 1 time, 400s improvement first round.
Marius winning a div 2 round, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I had a mega high quarter pipe jump. Like in the whole seating, I was always jumping super low, like barely over the sign, or I was then too low and was touching that sign. But I was consistently extremely low, and now I just jumped higher and still got that time. Nah. Actually, the last turn also felt easier now with a mod, for whatever reason. Or with less pressure.
Does the road maybe feel wider?
Yeah,
Is there normally some kind of, I don't know, texture change towards the side?
I don't know, but it's something made it easier now, but maybe it's just that I come up with less pressure at the moment. I mean, I had it. I pulled a Marius actually, I had it. It was good enough, my run. If I just got a somewhat clean last turn, but my last turn was as bad as it could be again. Without touching, as bad as it could be. Like massive releases, then also not hitting the last steering input into the finish, also they're not at the apex. Just to have only a small improvement of my PB, that was just not enough. That's annoying. Because I think that this here would have been doable in Div 1.
I crashed before the quarter pipe jump and I jumped extra high, but still didn't make it.
Now I'm even overtaking others, another PP. Oh, Chris. That's...
Wow, that ending respawn is also super long. Okay.
Yeah, only 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You cannot afford to respawn. Wow.
Yeah, and I just had a small crash, and then obviously the quarter pipe jump gets harder if you don't know exactly what to do then.
So, but yeah, what do you do actually? There are some things in the bushes, no? It's a reactor or something.
Yeah, I could have made it. It was if I jumped a little bit better, I could have made it.
Even with a crash?
Yeah. Wasn't a hard crash. Yeah, on the right side there is a reactor. What? It's reactor, slow motion, and freewheel. What?
That sounds
then
nice.
It's a plastic wall ride. So basically you should stay on the right side then you do a plastic wall ride. And then there's another... What is it? What are those? And there's another boost, reset, and boost. Okay. But I don't think those boosts really do something because yeah, you're pretty much in the air. So I think they're quite useless.
If I have time to check that out. Yeah. Then you took this plastic wall right in your run then?
No, I didn't. I still made it in the second try then. You don't need that much speed to clear the jump.
Yeah, Trovav, I expected it to have a mod. It just didn't load in the ceiling. Hey, down is also here. Hmm. Or is this coming down to a down battle? There are a bunch of minus on this map. Not sure yet why.
I mean, it's creative. It's something else than the usual cup of the day. But to be honest, I like it because of that. But if it wouldn't be a cup of the day map, I don't know if I would like it that much. It's just the drift is in the start is might be just for me, but just don't like that one. And also the penalty grass part that you also mentioned just doesn't feel that flowy. And probably it's also just frustration. If you make a small mistake, you can lose multiple seconds.
Yeah, I thought disliking this penalty crest might have been just a skill issue on my side.
It doesn't feel that nice for me as well. I think if the road entry would be a little bit lower, then it would be quite okay. But it's just so far up. Weird.
I didn't think we would get another interesting map style that quickly. Because, I mean, just Sunday, when I missed sadly the cup of the day, we had kind of RPG already. That is a second RPG-ish map in a week. No, not even, also basically in half a week.
It was a nice part from you.
before 2 is out. He just won a round with a 0.2. That's why he's 2. Oh, it felt nice. Penalty exit. Oh, this is however close. This inside border has the same color than the road itself.
Oh, no crashes yet. Now there are 2 crashes.
But not respawns. No. I'm pretty blind when I jump off from the quarter pipe jump with camera 1. I just do it by feeling and pushing it, however, to be super low like this, dangerous.
Yeah, I tried to use the sign that is on the wall as some kind of fixed point to
But
aim.
that's camera 2, no?
Yeah, that's camera 2, and also it obviously depends on how you enter or how you got the part before, so it wasn't also that good.
I'm a bit afraid that I hit these gates for the safe route.
Oh, still close. Not close anymore.
What happened there?
Some guy just jumped way too far to the right. Or, I don't know, he kind of was deep in the water on the right.
So we get already some trophies.
Probably slipped on the mold.
We get some trophies already, but the real goal is of course to get more trophies than down, right? That must be the real goal. Downs are at least very consistent here, especially in the ending. What a bad round
For some
compared to the
reason,
previous.
yeah, I just wanted to say, for some reason that's a super bad round now.
Like I don't drive a good time, I think. Yeah, or not even a sub. But the first place is really fast.
Some people crashed. One guy crashed.
And 89 safe. And now it gets dangerous because I also start to slow down quite a lot in this first turn, in this first drift. To not make a mistake there. And then I'm a bit too slow. And especially this weird jump transition before the penalty. That's also not super consistent fast for me.
Yeah, one guy is 1 second behind. Just failed a drift. I think. Someone is going a safe way.
It's not me.
And he lost 3 seconds? Or like 2.5 maybe? Okay.
And was down the early crasher or the safe way? Neither.
I think safe way. He wasn't in danger, so must have been something at the end probably. I don't know if he crashed or just went safe.
Safe finish maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one huge slowdown.
Okay, but the times that the others are driving, Phantom 0.2. Down is very consistent in the 0.5, 0.6 region, which I did beat in the beginning of the knockout, but it's close.
I think everybody struggles a little bit. Super close. Oh, one big rush. Super safe. I think down is even jumping the penalty part a little bit, the uphill to just make it safe.
Yeah, in the beginning of the seating I thought that this could be also a line, but then I had it bad. Like I had so much airtime that it felt slow.
Yeah.
Okay, Phantom, classic. He was just the guy that drove 0.2. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, it's all in the end now. One touch, save.
Damn, it is the down battle. And he wasted his good run now.
Yeah, I think you need to push. There might be a chance. Yeah, it's equal. Ah.
This damn ending. Oh, this damn
Yeah, but
ending.
nice try.
Like, this is why I was never feeling confident with this turn. If I got around there, would have been enough or not?
You were pretty much equal. I don't know what would have happened.
But even with this touch, I just drove a 59.
You had a good dirt part after the water.
Yeah,
I think you.
I mean, I
almost
realized
caught up
I
to me.
realized that it was good, and I was super surprised at the dirt exit when you jump to the left. I was super confused and surprised that it worked to be that far left on the road and not getting airtime. Because I
Yeah.
was usually always trying to be super outside there, but it just worked. Yeah, the typical Marius surprised about airtime reductions.
Environmentalist, that's why he's saving so much.
Check out the end of the one. I was surprised that he was 2/10 in front of me before the water. Because it didn't feel that bad.
Yeah, he had a better part before the penalty, and then the penalty a little bit better. More inside turn after.
Okay, the left turn after the penalty, I had a shaky finger. I thought it didn't matter too much. What an inside line by Alcon. Oh. What are we watching here? Let's not drive the point 10 and miss out. Also Alcon got a super inside line and still kept good speed, so I guess it was a good line. But difficult to hit, I would assume. The Alcon lost quite some finals, but usually because he played against Granadi. Link just drove his PB in the top 3 round. And touch by Alcon. No. Makes it 0.89. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think Div 1 would have been quite difficult to win. It's another good author time. We have so many good author times lately. But we can get that.